to the peak, and like carrying the pack and all that weight, and just having to make it all that way up the mountain with your group, and carrying everything in the high altitude and breathing hard, and it was just really intense, but it was really rewarding. We got to the top and got to see everything. Could see as far as, I don't know, just see like everything, all the mountains and like the trees and the lakes. Do I need to keep going?
Like in 10 years from now, 10, 15 years from now, what do you want to tell your kids about the trip?
I don't know, I want to tell them that it was really rewarding to go be able to climb the mountains and see all of God's amazing creations, and just see everything He's done, and how just over the course of the trip He changed everyone in our group. Like, you just see a huge difference in everybody's attitudes and the way He's changed. And just one night, like, we were talking to our guides about like how this trip could be a Jesus high, or we could bring it back home and like keep it going for like as long as we can. And just like then it really hit me that I need to like bring it home, and like he had talked about keeping each other accountable, and me, Nick, and Brian were sitting there one night talking, and we just all agreed right then that we'd keep each other accountable, and we'd start like a little small group together with us four and our friend DK and some other of our friends back home, and try to bring them into what we got out of the whole trip, and like that we need to build a relationship with Christ, and that we are like heirs of the kingdom and co-heirs with Jesus.
Like that moment with all those friends.
Yeah, that was the moment that I knew that I needed to start building the relationship, just like talking with my friends. And then I thought of like the friends I had on the trip and how they were all influenced by what we have learned about our relationship with Christ. And then I thought about my friends at home who hadn't heard what we heard or seen what we've seen, and knowing that I need to work harder with my relationship so I can go home and spread the word to my friends who didn't get to hear what we heard or see what we saw. Well, I felt a little homesick on the trip, and I thought that was the weirdest thing, because when I went to Mexico, I wasn't homesick at all, and we were there longer than we were in Colorado. And I was just sitting alone that one night we had to spend alone, and I thought that was just God's way of telling me that I need to appreciate my family more when I get home and help them out when they need help, and not just like blow them off all the time. Yeah, I think so. I feel like I've gotten closer to God now, and I feel like I can ask Him questions now. I don't have to feel like I can't ask Him questions, because I know He's there for me, and we are heirs of the kingdom and everything. So like, I think just being able to pray and ask God for what I need to do now, it's really helped with the trip, and like learning that I can ask Him questions and stuff.